From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm so glad you're here. Because here we help you improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career as we take your life to the next level. This is episode number 188, Boaz Power TV, and I call this one an hour of laughter. My mother had a unique way of seeing the world. This was a lady who lost 4 brothers and sisters and her parents in the Holocaust, yet she had the most positive attitude of anybody I've ever known. A great sense of humor is probably one reason she was able to transform challenges into great opportunities. She just didn't think that things were simply funny. She looked at things from a different point of view. She would say, "That tickles me." So she looked for things that were funny, and she usually found them. When we first came to America, Mom said, "These Americans are so silly. They say it's raining outside. Excuse me, where else would it rain? Why don't they just say it's raining? Nope, it's raining outside, and sooner or later it will rain inside." She also thought that Americans were very ungrateful. In Israel in the early 50s, we had no car and we did not have a garage. Mom said, "These Americans, they are so ungrateful. They have a car and they have garages. And every Saturday morning, they sell those garages. And the next week, they do it again. So ungrateful." Garage sales. Well, when we'd go to a cafeteria, she would look at the various food choices, and when she saw something she liked, she would smile and say, "That smiles at me. That smiles at me." What a great attitude she had. No wonder she did so well in business. She enjoyed people, and she enjoyed seeing life from a funny point of view. It is said that an hour of laughter heals 4 hours of pain. So start laughing. I know that my sense of humor has played a big part in my survival and recovery from the 3 incidents of my life when I almost died. I know. When I was in cardiac intensive care after I went into cardiac arrest in a hospital emergency room many years ago, I told jokes to the doctors, the nurses, and the patients. I guess you could say I had some people in stitches. Well, to get a better sense of humor, you need to do just one thing. Pay attention. Just pay attention. Look around you. People are funny. Find a book on jokes and write down the ones that strike you as being really funny. Tell those jokes to people around you, repeating the same one to about a dozen people in a short period of time. If they all like it, you have a surefire joke. If not, forget it. However, the ones that work will become a part of you when you tell them enough times in a short period of time. Now, at the beginning of each of my seminars, I express the following to the audience. "I've come to have a good time. Whether you do or not is immaterial to me. I tell the jokes that I think are funny and I laugh at them. That's how we're going to conduct this seminar. You know what? The more fun I have, the more fun the audience has." Now, during a typical seminar, I do anywhere between 20 and 30 jokes. All of them don't get a huge response. However, I'm sort of like a one-eyed discus thrower. I don't set any records, but I do keep my audience alert. So, on a beautiful fall afternoon in the countryside in New Jersey some years ago, I was conducting a seminar for an audience of about 200 people. During the break, in the middle of the seminar, a man came up from the front row and he asked me a question. He said, "How do you remember all those jokes?" I told him that since I was there to teach, I would answer his question before the entire audience when everyone comes back. Thus, when everyone returned, I related that the man in the front row had asked me about all the jokes. I related that as they could easily see, I had a set of cards either in my hands or in my suit pocket, and I was constantly referring to those cards because as I related to the audience, on these cards, I have the punchlines, the 30 or 40 of the best jokes I have ever heard. So that's when the man in the front row chimed up loudly and hollered, "So when are you going to start using them?" That line tore the house down, Biggest laugh of the day. I loved it. Now, since I don't have an ego problem, I like laughter wherever it comes from. As long as we're laughing, that's what it's all about. By that point, everyone knew that I was born in Israel and that I was Jewish. My follow-up line added one more round of laughter to the moment. I said, okay, that's one for the Christians and none for the Jews. Let's move on. Give life a chance to tickle you, will you? Come on. You'll see what a big impact a great sense of humor can have on your success. So here is an affirmation for this message of Boaz Power TV, an affirmation of humor. You may want to write this down. I look for funny moments in life and I find them wherever I go. I look for funny moments in life and I find them wherever I go. Please do me a favor. Many people like these messages around the world. Forward this to 5 people you know. Suggest they go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can also subscribe to the free weekly broadcast of Boaz Power TV, and maybe we can help them lighten up and have a better sense of humor. You are unique. You are special. You are destined for greatness, and I believe you're really funny, because after all, I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.